At last, Eliwood's long-awaited reunion with his father, as well as their painful farewell. After escaping the Dread Isle, they returned to the port city of Baden. Eliwood remains silent for the duration of their passage. He sits cradling his father's cold hand, as if to warm him back to life. Chapter 20, New Resolve. Ninian, are you feeling better? Yes. That's good. Long time no see, Nils. You've grown, haven't you? Is it really you, Lindis? It seems like it's been so long. Even though it's only been a year since I saw you last? So much has happened since we left you in Kalen. Hey, care to talk about things the rest of us can follow? Who's he? This is Hector. He's Marquis Ostia's brother. Don't let his attitude fool you. He acts mean, but he's decent enough. Acts mean seems pretty mean to me. And you might remember this one. He's... Yep, I remember. He's the man who helped Ninian. You're Albert's son, aren't you? Your red hair, gentle eyes, and even voice. You're just like him. Where did you meet my father? At the Dragon's Gate. He set us free after we'd been captured. We escaped in a small boat, but I was thrown out in a storm. When I woke up, I was back on Valor. For a time, I hid in the ruins by myself. Then, I sensed something really dangerous. When I raced to the Dragon's Gate, I saw everything. Nils. When we pulled Ninian from the boat, she'd lost her memory. I can't believe we brought her right back to her captors. What a horrible thing to do. I'm sorry. Lady Lynn, you did nothing wrong. When Nils fell overboard, I didn't know what to do. I became lost within myself. If only I had been stronger. All of this could have been avoided. I am truly sorry. Ninian's power is greater than mine, but it cost her physical and emotional strength. Nergal exploited that weakness. Ninian, Nils, was he after you because you have the power to call dragons? I think it's because we can open the Dragon's Gate. Just calling them? Nergal can do that on his own. Are you serious? Yes, but it requires a tremendous amount of quintessence. Quintessence? That's what Nergal called it. The substance of the human spirit, power, energy. The essence of life itself. Nergal, he stole this quintessence. What happens to those whose quintessence is stolen? They die. Neither Ninian nor I have that power. Lynn knows. We only have our special power. Anyway, Nergal needed to gather a large amount of quintessence. So he sent his henchman, Ephidel, to get close to Marquis Laus. He sought to plant the seeds of war in Darin's power-hungry heart. To what end? It seems the quintessence in each person varies in strength. A person of strong mind and body has hundreds of times more energy than the average person. It sounds like there aren't many people like that, though. It took too long for Nergal to find people with enough strength. Although it would take time, Nergal said the easiest way to get that much quintessence was by starting a war. So he planned to make up for quality with quantity? Is that it? Black-hearted fiend. Are all men nothing but pawns to him? Ephidel brought Albert to the Dragon's Gate. He said he'd found the ideal source they had sought. Nergal's plans for war had been stopped, and yet he was happy. He'd taken so much energy from the nights traveling with Albert. He was sure he'd get even better quintessence from Albert. Nils! Oh, I'm sorry, Lord Eliwood. It's alright. Oh, dude, he looks so depressed. Ah, poor Eliwood. When I found my father at the Dragon's Gates, I knew his knights were no longer alive. Eliwood, your father told us that he had a son. He said you were blessed with natural fighting ability, but he also told us you were compassionate and disdained fighting. He told us that his son would be a better ruler than he was. He told us that he would sooner sacrifice himself than see his homeland, Lycia, embroiled in the flames of war. That's... When we lost all hope at the Dragon's Gates, your father always spoke to us of happy things. Well, he mainly spoke of his cherished son and his dear wife. But Nini and I, we loved him very much. The stories about his family, they saved us. Oh, Father. Hector? We should let him be alone for a while. Sure. Come on, Ninian. Nils. As you say. Lord Eliwood. Ninian, I didn't see you. I'm sorry about before, I just needed some time to think. Should you be up? You've had a rough time. Your coloring's not very good. You should rest. Look at you, all scratches and bruises. You need to be properly taken care of. Why? Why was Lord Albert so... Lord Eliwood, why were you both so kind to us? This is all my fault. These nightmares, all these terrible things. Ninian, crying ill suits a girl of your beauty. I'm fine. Please don't cry. I'm sorry. So sorry. There's something you must hear. You're not responsible for what happened to my father. You suffered as much as he did. Please, don't punish yourself any further. Lord Eliwood, Ah! Huh? What is it? Oh. Ninian? Enemies. Enemies draw near. So, what do we do now? I wonder what happened to Nergal. Lord Albert gave him a grievous wound when he stabbed him. His wounds will not kill him. That's what Lord Albert said too. Do you know what he meant? Nergal uses quintessence on himself as well. His wounds heal quickly. His body does not age. So he isn't human? If nothing else, he's... Ah! What is it? Call everyone. Enemies approach. Bah! Eliwood deserves a little more time to rest. Well then, we'll handle this ourselves, shall we? Here you all are. Ah! Eliwood! Listen, get ready for battle. I want to get this over with quickly to protect villagers. Meet the enemy commander and drive them out of here. Hey, little guy, go hide in the village. No way, I can help you out. Nils, you really are a big help, but shouldn't you be with Ninian now? Alright. Let's go. Alright. Chapter 20. Alright, so moving on with effectively what is definitely for sure mid-game, although I think we've been in mid-game for a decent bit now, ever since the Dread Isles started, I would say. But here we go. Despite everything that has happened, the story continues on, and we still got stuff to accomplish. Unfortunately, our moment of respite here is getting interrupted by enemies once again. So, chapter 20 here takes place in this little village here. There are, as is always with these kinds of maps where things are kind of zoomed in on scale, we've got a lot of houses to visit. Only one here that seems to, two here that give items. There's also shops here. I can finally stock back up on heals and mends. I am running a bit low on those. And magic here if necessary. I think a flux. I don't remember if I bought a flux. I'll have to check my inventory. But there's also the armory here. which gives access to just the basic iron weapons. So no steel weapons, but honestly, the iron weapons are kind of ones we want to restock upon to a certain extent. Hand axes, definitely good, although I think we still have plenty of these, honestly. Javelins as well. Iron lances are definitely a good one to stock up on as well, since we haven't gotten a chance to get those in quite a while. Some things to note, there's also an arena here, since it's a village. This arena is, I think, a bit easier to access than the arena in 16X. But once again, I'll have to see if I really want to use it on anyone. Use it for any particular purposes, because once again, the tough thing with arenas is you kind of need to be careful with them and make sure your units don't die. And honestly, the easiest way to assure victory is actually to use a unit that is strong already, but that kind of runs counter to the attempt to try and train weaker units with the arena. So a little complicated to use. There's another vendor over here with vulneraries, pure waters, door keys. We have plenty of extra door keys from previous chapters, so not super important. Antitoxins are here, I think, because there might be poison weapons either in this chapter or in future chapters. Pure water can certainly be useful in specific circumstances. Honestly, it might be more useful for me at the moment, just because of how many units I have that are a little res screwed. But yeah. So, yeah, this is yet another Fog of War map, by the way. You can see we're in the dark here. Oh, there's another village over here. Okay, so there's definitely a number of items to get here. If we can move fast enough. Yep, so since it's Fog of War, I can't really, check all the enemies. There's a few here, which are helpful, but other than that, we don't get much of a chance to check enemies in battle preps. So, that's all I really have to say about the starting chapter, or at the start of this chapter. So once again, I'm gonna go ahead and get my battle preps done, and I'll see you back here in a bit. Alright, welcome back. I am done with my preparations. So just to go through them all, we have a more limited number of deployment slots this time around. So for this map, I'm deciding to not field out of all the units that we've gotten Marcus and Sane. Sane, it's about time I kind of dropped him. I haven't been investing very much into him. His stats aren't particularly amazing, and we just have, I think, better options. We will have better options going forward. Marcus, I'm dropping here because he's the least one, or sorry, he's the one who least necessary, I think, in terms of needing to get levels, stats, and whatnot. He's in a really solid place already. And if we can, I'd like to take the opportunity to continue working on some of my other units, especially looking at like Fiora, Canas, Lucius, and of course, now that we are entering kind of the mid game, or something like that, we do need to start thinking more about our long-term plan for a lot of these units. And Lynn, Hector, and Eliwood, And not too many chapters from now, there's some key moments for these units that we want to make. Well, we just want to make sure that we can get them as strong as they can be. Trying to speak more clearly here. All right. One thing to do here, though, we do have a blue gem we got from the last map that we can go ahead and sell for a nice 5,000 gold. Get back a little bit of our funds after spending so much money, right? There are a number of shops on this map to take into consideration as well, although I believe there's plenty of ways for us to gain money, especially with the arena. Potentially, if we can make decent use of the arena, there's a good chance we can get some money from that as well. I think with this chapter, considering how small this chapter is, I think and the fact that it's not, I don't think it's going to be nearly as threatening as 16X was. I think this arena is, I think, a little bit more reasonable and easier to use. So I think I might as well go for it this time around, especially since we can probably get there a little bit faster. So you know, in case anything does happen, resetting won't feel quite as bad. Other than that, if we take a look at our units here, with items, you know, I've basically given most everyone who will find decent use out of it the killing weapons that we got last chapter. So you know, we bought all of those killing weapons, might as well use them. So Eliwood has a killing edge, Hector has a killer axe, Lyn has a killing edge, Lowen is the only one that doesn't have a killer weapon at the moment, just because he's honestly fine with the steel lance since he's not getting weighed down by it nearly as much. And then, I mean, with promotion, I think it's going to be even better, which we are very close to. And honestly, I'm at a point where I'm considering even just promoting, you know, units like Lowen and Florina just now. They only have a couple more levels to gain. So we won't really be missing out on quite so much if we promote now. But once again, if it's not necessary, then we might as well hold off, right? Yep, and then as for, okay, Priscilla, this map, since this is a Fog of War map, and with Priscilla at A staves, not that we needed A staves for any of these staves she got here, but this is a good opportunity for her to, you know, finally get to that level 10, that promotion level, so we can promote her and help her gain some more experience through combat. Specifically, we got some pretty decent staffs. We got a barrier last time. This is a staff that boosts resistance for your allies, which is honestly, considering the state of res on a lot of my units, not a bad thing to have. I think it's actually a fairly useful thing to have, especially with Hector, or with, sorry, not Hector, even Hector. Yeah, Hector doesn't have a super great res stat. All three of my lords really don't have an outstanding res stat, especially Lyn. So I can see barrier being quite useful in that regard. And of course, torch staff, since this is a Fog of War map, so this will definitely give Priscilla stuff to do most turns. If there's no one to heal, right? Lucius, same as usual, a little refresh on the lightning since he's running kind of low, not super low, but getting there on uses on that. Both Florina and Fiora, I gave killer lances as well. And then Knaus has Luna, and then Legault is just Legault. He's here as your thief to give, you know, for visibility in the dark, right? So yeah, that is the party. One thing I did do when I was doing my formation here is, I don't know if I mentioned this when I first used this back in I think it was chapter 18, when we first got to the Dread Isle, that Fog of War map. But if you move your thief around, you can actually change your initial starting point of view. I think I did mention this. So yeah, doing that, you can see that there's actually quite a few enemies you can find here. There's one guy up here. If you bring him down here, you'll see there's a guy back here. And over here, there's another guy down by the ballista over here. So I'm just going to keep... Oh, we actually need to not mess this up too much. I think that was it, right? No, it was more like this. Yeah, so in terms of positioning, I do think... Yeah, I wanted to put Fiora here for a reason. Yeah, so I'm just positioning here because I don't think... Now, I know that these guys are here. I don't really need to deal with... I'm not really particularly threatened by them in any way to start off with, and knowing that they're there, I can deal with them appropriately. Yeah, so other than that, I kind of have a bit of a starting game plan, but since, you know, we can't see most of the enemies here, especially around over here, it's kind of hard to form, you know, a starting game plan without that information, so this is the best we're going to be doing. So yeah, with that, I'll go ahead and save these formation details and get this map started. Ninian, stop! Where are you going? I'm going to help. Oh, no, you're not. You're still too weak. But I really wish to help Lord Eliwood. Even if just a little. I stole his father's life from him. I know this will never make up for it. Nils, please. I understand. Give me your hands. Nils? I'll give you some of my power. You'll just get in the way if you go out like this. Nils, I'm sorry. Whew. That should do it. Help them for me, too. Thank you. Lord Eliwood. Ninian? You shouldn't be here. Please allow me to help. Help? I have no intention of making you fight. I am no mere dancer. My dances, they will help you. I'm wrapped in some sort of energy. I used Nini's grace and danced for you, Lord Eliwood. It will only last a short while, but while it does, you are protected. Please allow me to remain at your side. Ninian, of course, if it will make you feel better. Let's rejoin the battle. Don't leave my side. Okay. Eris, please tell me what you want me to do. I cannot fight, but I can aid with my dance. I ask for your understanding and assistance. Understanding and assistance granted. This is Ninian, our bard slash dancer for the duration of Eliwood mode, replacing Nils from Lin mode. She actually comes with the stats that Nils had at the end of Lin mode, so including that 1 point of strength that we somehow managed to get off of I believe it's a 5% growth or something like that. So not very low, but for good reason. She doesn't. Neither Nils nor Ninian needs the stat since they cannot engage in they can't combat, they can't fight. 15 speed. The defenses are definitely not great. The HP as well, but she is only level 5. And as always, she is going to be an absolutely invaluable unit for just giving the ability to dance. If we take a look at the Nini condition 1 defense and resistance increase thanks to Nini's grace. Yeah. I don't actually know how much that boosts it by. Does Nini's grace say? No, it just says it boosts the defenses. By how much, I'm not entirely sure, but we can find out. Yeah, so Eliwood starts off this map with a Nini's Grace boost. That's the ring from Ninian's dance here, although she doesn't have to use Nini's Grace. I don't think she has to use Nini's Grace every single time. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. I don't really remember. But yeah, she comes with an elixir too. A very, very useful utility unit, right, for the ability to grant a unit an extra turn, as well as the Nini's Grace buff, although that one is going to be more limited in usage. So yeah, very good unit, and we'll definitely be making heavy use of her going forward. Okay, so the goal here is to defeat Oleg, so we have honestly plenty of time. Here, I don't even know if we need to use the barrier. 9 damage is... I mean, for Lin, it's quite a bit. And we don't really need to use Killing Edge here. The thing is, I kind of wanted to use a barrier like this. Because it boosts, I mean, you can see that it gives it gives 7 boosts to to adjacent allies briefly. Okay, yeah, it gives a boost of 7 res, which is like for Lyn, that's like a huge boost. I mean, for anyone, that's a really big boost. But right now, I almost feel like torches are more important, especially since Lyn will probably be fine, especially if we heal her afterwards. She'll probably be fine for, I mean, whatever. I have no idea what could be back here, right? Okay, for other things, Florina, we're gonna go ahead and visit this village straight off the bat. Equip the javelin since I know there is a magic guy down there. Can't believe Baden's under attack. If only Fargus were here. Say, I've got something here you can use to buy some time. Set this light rune, and it'll block the enemy's advance. Only thing is, it stops allies too, so watch your step. Another light rune, okay. Honestly, that's not really an item I really know much about using. I don't think I've ever used a light rune before. I don't know what specific circumstance that might be useful. In here, I mean, maybe you can block certain of these, like these alleyways or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. Use it to create choke points and whatnot. Alright, Viora, I brought you over here for this specific purpose because you can attack this guy and take 0 damage in return. Yeah, these enemies are... And we get a shine. Oh, shine. 8 weight, 6 might. Okay, so it's the stronger tome for light magic. We could go give this to Lucius, potentially. I'll drop the Vulnerary here. As for these units here, I am trying to give Eliwood and Ninian a bit more experience, so we'll go ahead and let Lyn take out one of these guys. Then Eliwood as well. Yeah, we're taking, thanks to the Nini's Grace boost, we're taking 0 damage here. Alright, here, ooh, I think I Torch Staff. Yeah. I think I Torch Staff here. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These guys here. Just out of range though, so we're good. I am a little worried about these ballista. I need to be careful with my flyers because of the ballista here. If any archer gets over here, that might be problematic. Hector, go ahead and visit this house. Yeah. Why all the noise? It's the middle of the night. What? A fight? Are you going to do something? Really? Then, here, take this. It should aid you. It's a restore staff. Ooh. It'll wake you from sleep and cure poison. Basically, it'll cure what's wrong and bring you back to normal. Now, I'm tired. Why can't you people fight at a decent hour? If only it was our choice. A restore staff. Okay, that's interesting. Are there poison weapons on this map? I don't think there'd be sleepers, sleep staff users, but maybe there's poison weapons. We'll have to see. Yeah, okay, so we have the option to just regular dance instead of just Nini's Grace dance. We don't really need the Nini's Grace at the moment. Okay. But what we can do actually is go ahead and dance Priscilla here. Oh, it does not give a lot of experience, so we definitely need to make. The nice thing about dancers, I guess, is that their levels don't really matter that much. Defenses are good. just, you know, to keep them alive in case you make a mistake and they have to take a hit or two. But since they're not doing any combat, right? And especially since they don't dancers, there's no promotion. Like a dancer, Ninian's gonna be a dancer the whole time. There's no promotion for her. So really, unlike a unit like Priscilla, where when she promotes, she does gain access to some useful combat ability. The levels on Ninian don't really matter as much. Do you have ranged weapons? One of these guys drops a torch. No ranged weapons though. So we are free to just heal Lyn. And basically we get to like double Priscilla's experience gain with the help of Ninian's dances here. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to see. A little bit more speed would have been nice, but we're okay. We're okay for now. Getting more magic is always good for, magic users and staffers. As for the rest of you, if I brought Lowen down there, Lowen could have gone shopping and then dealt with that guy down there pretty easily. Legault, what do we have in this armory? Okay, yes, so there's definitely stuff we want to get here. I really need to think about what I want. I feel like I might hold off on shopping for the time being, just for a minute, because I want to try to see if we can make use of the arena to earn some money. I think realistically, if you want to earn money with the arena, I would use units like Lowen, and I would probably rather use units like Lowen and Florina. Are already very well trained units who could use, they get a little bit more experience just to cap out on those last few levels. Florina might struggle a little bit more because of her lack of defense, but I mean, hopefully we'll give it a try. In terms of units that I want to train up with the arena, that's definitely probably just going to be Lucius here. And that's going to be really risky, so ideally we have a decent pool of money before we try and do that. Okay, so we'll hold off on shopping for the time being, just to have, some money to work with. In which case, Lowen, I could speed this up and go ahead and taunt these guys. It's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, honestly, I think we just hold off. We'll move Kanas down here. Oh, well, actually, this guy might move up. If he moves up... I don't know if he moves, actually. Oh, you know what? Kanas can't get there. Lucius, then? I suppose I could just use Lucius. 15 attack on 7 res. Okay, I'd rather physically attack him. I'll bring Lowen down then. And then, does that put him in range of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it does. I would imagine you would attack Lowen instead of Florina, but whatever. We'll just bring Kanas up here, Lucius here, and then Matthew can Legault can take a step forward. Yeah, okay, these guys are going to advance. Ooh, there's a wyvern guy there. Okay. 0 damage. Haha. These mages at the start here are quite weak. Oh, you do attack Florina? Okay, that's fine. Also 0 damage. The Nadi's Grace boost is gone, so it only lasts 1 turn. Not really that big of a deal.
Fiora, yeah, I would love to give you experience, but there is a village to visit here. Not an item, but you know, just to see some dialogue. Ah, those emerald eyes, that lustrous blue hair. She was so beautiful. Beautiful beyond words. If only I could see her again. Emerald eyes? Blue hair? Who are you talking about? A lovely knight of Fair, searching for her lord. I wonder why she's a knight. A famed knight and me, that's a dream of a dream. Wah! I was just thinking out loud. You didn't hear anything, did you? Wah! You mustn't tell anyone. Promise me, you mustn't. I'm gonna be real, I have no idea who that guy's talking about. I don't know who. Blue hair? Green eyes? Maybe I know who he's talking about. Knight of Fair. Okay, I actually do think I know who he's talking about. Alright, over here. Eliwood. Do we give Eliwood these kills? Lynn could also use them. We could also double Priscilla's experience. There's a number of things that we could be doing here. Iron Sword does kill. We take 4 damage. Not a big deal. I'm worried about this Wyvern Knight, though. Oh, okay. That is what the Restore Staff is for. Got it. Hector can't get all the way over there, unfortunately, to trade it over. But I suppose Legault could. Take the Restore Staff. Just in case, although we won't be in range of him, so we'll be able to deal with him next turn pretty easily. So yeah, Eliwood. Doesn't kill that guy with the Iron Sword, but does kill you. Oh, he finally got some speed. Holy. Yeah. Honestly, I'll keep the torch. Yeah, so in terms of my lords, I think, like, Hector is doing the best just because he's Hector. And in terms of stat lines, Hector's just gonna be better, I think, in general. Lynn, each of my other lords is really struggling in a specific spot. Lynn is struggling on res. And then Eliwood is struggling on speed, and honestly on res too. His res is also not particularly high. So yeah, a little concerning there. 13, 13, 26, that does kill. 11 is a lot of damage though. We're outside of your range, so I'm not that scared of you, honestly. Yeah. I honestly think, yeah, Lynn is a higher priority to level over Eliwood first, just because Eliwood's promotion is set. Eliwood's promotion is at a sorry. Well, there's words. Also, nice crit, Lynn. Thank you. Don't take any damage because of that. Eliwood's promotion is locked to a specific chapter because I'm playing Eliwood mode. And that specific chapter is a ways away. So these last 3 levels for Eliwood are not the biggest priority. I'm a little more trying to prioritize Lynn here. I think I should. So you have 14 strength and the poison lance, which is not appreciated. There's a guy up here. Do I want to go kill them? I could. I can go take them out. With Florina just over here, let them attack. Might as well. While we deal with the other guys over here. Honestly, using Kanas here to take this guy out would be really useful. Because 1 res, 6 speed, I think Kanas could do it. There's no one to heal, right? Yeah, so we just, like, Torch for no reason? I guess so. Oh, okay. You can see some more guys over here. Anti-toxin with Poison Bow, Anti-toxin with Poison Axe. There's a Wyvern Rider up here, too. Okay. Interesting. What do we want here? I don't think we need the barrier anymore. Yeah, I don't think we really need the barrier here. Lowen can come and visit this village. Are you a mercenary? You all look like you've been fighting for years and years. What kind of tactician would put together a group like yours? That's a great question, I guess. I don't know. Alright, there's a... Okay, these guys are advancing. Okay. Yep, thank you, Florina, for getting rid of the random straggler back there. Okay. I really hope they don't go after these villages. I don't think they will, but it's concerning nonetheless. I don't like that archer. Honestly, this is where I want to use Kanas. Fiora, can you handle this guy? Potentially. With the Killer Lance. And you take 11 damage in return. Why not? We don't get the crit. Crits on Killer Lances are really, really nice because they have a higher percentage chance of happening. And if you do get the crit on them, you get to save a usage. On a weapon like a killer weapon, that's pretty valuable. But we have plenty, so I'm not overly concerned. I already visited that village. I just need to stay out. Oh. Okay. This guy is gonna ballista. So ideally we take out the archer this turn so he doesn't get a chance to use the ballista. I will move Florina later then. I think Kanas can absolutely... He doesn't double! Okay, so this is where the guiding ring would actually help out quite a bit. Okay, Lucius can just kill. Okay. Yeah, okay, so basically if I use the guide, it's because his speed is only 9. If he was promoted, I think he would be able to double. So this is where it's like, okay, Kanas could really use his promotion right about now. Because of his lack of speed. I have a chance to train him up a little bit more though. But we are in that sort of situation. I could also dance him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. but I think I need to dance Lynn. Alright, we'll just let Lucius take it here. See, Lucius, right, despite being a weaker light mage, is able to take these guys out much better because he's faster. Quite a bit faster. So despite his lower magic, he can take the kill there quite easily. Alright. Oh, you're not in range. Okay, and we have to deal with you too. And potentially even more enemies that are gonna come around. Only 7 damage though, so really nothing to be that worried about. I'd like to avoid Poison Axe stuff too. Oh, I know what we can do. Okay, we'll do this. 3% hit rate if I use the Killing Edge. Okay, he's just not hitting, so I don't think it really matters. Lynn is just way too... Oh, and she crits too. Nice. Ah, just that little bit of experience away. Okay. Let's take out that archer. I don't think we need Nini's Grace here. Alright. Drops an antitoxin that I don't really need. Not with the Restore Staff. You... I honestly don't care about you. You can attack whoever, it's not really a big deal. Except for maybe Priscilla, but we just Torch Staff here. You get so even more visibility. Okay, there... Poison? Okay, you have a hand... Okay, a hand axe? Okay, that's a little bit annoying. I hope Eliwood is going to be okay here. He could be in a bit of a rough spot. 15, 7, 9. Okay, we only take 5 from the hand axe dude. But here we're taking, what? 5, and then we take 9, and then we take 15 damage. So he'll be fine. Oh, but Lynn is also all in range. And she's taking a lot of damage. Okay, this is perhaps a little more concerning than I was expecting. Well, hopefully we'll be okay. I think she can still survive, right? Maybe? She's definitely... I don't think she's getting hit by this guy. Probably. Most likely. And this is just 7 plus 9 for 16 damage. 16 damage plus, like, what, 9? For... Okay, she'll survive. But she might be... She might get hit kind of hard. Not having res is really unfortunate, and I could have used barrier, but it is what it is. We'll move Lowen over here to catch up with everyone. Kanas, I can technically move you there. Potentially to draw some aggro off, because of these light magic guys have weapon triangle advantage, and so maybe that'll draw aggro. Who knows? We'll keep you back here. Hector can just follow. And Florina can fly up here since that ballista threat is gone. Okay, you're gonna go for Eliwood. 3% hit rate, so not a problem. You're gonna go for Lynn, that makes sense. And you still miss, cool. It's still not the day for her to hit a res growth. Oh my god, I swear, if Lynn goes the full 20 levels without getting res, that's just insane. That's crazy. Her res growth isn't even like that bad. Like, it's not good, but it's not that bad. Oh my goodness, okay. Is it time? I think it's time. It's time to... Okay, I'm gonna try it with Lowen first, because Lowen is a really low-risk unit to use in the arena. And due to some of the way the enemies trigger in this map, I think if I stay within the confines of these walls, I can spend all the time I want here doing arena stuff. So, like I said, it's quite a bit easier to arena on this particular map. Oh my god, the steel sword's just barely not enough. Waste of a killing edge though. Enough here, so we'll take that. $17, $24. I'm gonna dance Lynn here. Because one thing I also need to start considering a lot is getting weapon level. It's not something I've been paying a ton of attention to, but now that we're in the mid game, getting weapon level is very valuable. Although it looks like she seems to be capped at A for some reason. Is that a bug, or is that something I just don't know about? Like, the lords are capped at A until they promote, I guess, I would imagine. Oh, maybe you are just capped at A. You have to be promoted to get to S? I don't actually know. That's a good question. Where's Florina at? Oh, she's also capped at A. Oh, okay, so that's another reason why you could early promote. Is for the weapon experience. The earlier you promote, the earlier you can start working on S rank on your weapons. I did not know that. So there's another reason to promote earlier, if you can. Did not know about that. Unfortunately for Lynn and Eliwood, early promoting is not so much of an option for them. As with other units. You have the hand axe, right? Steel sword is enough. Yeah, I'll just take you out. You basically have 0 chance of hitting me. Eliwood over here, we can go ahead and just take you out as well. Not a big deal. All right. Now, it is arena time. Okay, this is legitimately my first time ever using the arena. So, let's see how this goes. I'm very curious to see how this goes. We are going to equip. Honestly, I feel like I should get an. Oh wait, I don't think it uses. if I remember correctly, we actually get a certain base level weapon. I'm gonna equip the steel lance just in case, but I don't know if we're gonna use. I'll keep an eye on it because we have what 19 uses on the steel lance. I'll keep an eye on it. All right, here we go. Welcome to the arena. Would you like to wager 620 gold? So it's not a trivial amount of gold that you're wagering. Okay. A level. Oh yes, and that's another thing about the arena is that the enemies that you face scale with the strength of your unit. So we should be able to beat a soldier. Yeah, so it's using an iron lance. Okay, yeah. That's pretty easy. Yeah, that's a lot of experience too. Speed and defense. Okay, the speed is nice. The speed is nice. And you double the gold. Okay. Oh, dude, if we can do this, we can just get. You could theoretically get infinite gold, right? Yeah, because you don't use. Okay, you could theoretically get infinite gold. And you just need like heal. Okay, I can see how you could use this to just grind indefinitely. I understand. It's just, I feel like it's gonna be a little harder for our weaker units to really make use of this, but we shall see. I want to try training Lucius, and honestly, at this point, maybe just give Florina and Lowen their last few levels. Before they promote, probably Canas too, honestly. But if I just end turn here... Okay, there is one more guy coming, and there's two more guys coming. Not really a big deal. You have a poison axe, though. I don't want to deal with that. Right, well... What's the hit rate? 5, okay. Lynn, you can just stay there. Shine... The Shine's a little bit annoying. So we can move Lynn here. And she'll probably take out the Poison Axe guy without much issue, and if not, we can always restore staff. Oh, could we get... Theoretically, you could double arena if you use Ninian, right? Okay. Dude, I don't know if I want to do this, because, you know, it is grinding, right? And there is a certain charm, fun that you pull out of the game if you just create god units with the arena. Especially since, like, the thing is, like, Lowen has so much strength. Lowen and Florina are so strong that, like, they will have no issues just absolutely decimating the arena. You can get a ton of money. Honestly, I don't know. I just do it for fun this time around, I guess. Since I never used it in my first playthrough, I might as well just do it for fun now, right? And get some pretty absurdly strong units, I think, if I do this. A brigand with an iron axe. Okay, so we have a hit rate disadvantage here. So we're gonna take some more hits here, but I think we're honestly good. And we double. There is doubling, it looks like. All right. And we get more gold. Oh, you can earn gold this way too. Okay. I'm also doing this to give Priscilla experience, because we take damage from the arena and Priscilla can heal it off. And then I can dance Lowen and then do it again, right? Oh my goodness. This is just an experience farm. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what the arena is, but okay. Wyvern Rider with an Iron Lance. This one could be a little more problematic. Okay, good dodge. Okay, bad miss. Okay, good dodge. Oh, okay. Okay. Lowen could have died there. Lowen could absolutely have died there. Okay. Damn. Okay. So it's not always certain. It's not certain that you'll be okay. Even with the strong units like Lowen, right? Because of the way the enemies scale. Yeah, 4% hit rate, you're not hitting. Such a cool anime. It's such a cool crit animation. The sound effects too. Oh my. Okay, fine. You take 6 damage from a freaking mage that I didn't see. Oh, there's reinforcements. There's reinforcements. Okay. I don't know which column I need to not step on as well. This is a little concerning. Especially since Lowen is kind of dead here. What do I do? There's reinforcements. Okay. Let me check something real quick. What? Where do I need to avoid? What tiles do I need to avoid here? Passes the wall. Okay, so I have not passed. Okay, so I think we can. So I could attack. Kanas, the tank here. Not taking any damage, even with weapon triangle disadvantage. Yeah, we can use Kanas to take out this guy at range again. I really don't want to step past that wall. I don't want to trigger any sort of movement from the enemies back there. There are reinforcements here, so I do want to block this off. I don't know what they are. There's something down here. I don't know what it is. Okay. I can't completely block this off unless I heal Lowen. I could use Legal to try and figure out what one of them are. Were there actually reinforcement? There was. Okay, they're Wyvern Riders. Okay. Are they still coming? Okay, there's one over here that we can deal with pretty easily. Killer Lance? Iron Lance is enough, so we might as well just use the Iron Lance. Oh, but we take poison. Okay. Oh, but okay, we're good. PR missed. Still haven't taken poison yet. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Alright, I think there's another one coming, it looked like. This one we can take out very easily with Kanas. So actually, Eliwood, go ahead and get this village while we're at it. Hey, wasn't that a Wyvern Rider that flew by here a while back? I want to know what Burn's Wyvern Riders are doing here. Burn? Oh, are we under attack? Come on, do something. I've heard that Wyvern Riders are fast and really tough. Sure, arrows and magic can bring them down, but this will cause them trouble too. It's a worm slayer. Here, take care of them. Ooh, that's a good item. I'll drop the torch here. Lynn could make, honestly, decent use of that. Worm Slayer over the Landsweeper or something like that. Meanwhile, we'll just let Kanas take this guy out, because we know Kanas can take... Well, he would be able to if he could double. I really should just use the Guiding Ring. Useful though, because we can attack at range, so he doesn't have to, you don't have enough res. Yeah, Luna wouldn't have done anything there. Alright, doing a lot of dancing for Kanas so he can actually take units out, just because of his lack of speed. Nice. Yeah, over here, let's let Florina grab this village. You need special items to change classes. The items different for different units too. Cavaliers and Knights need a Knight Crest. Folks skilled in magic and staves need a Guiding Ring. And Wyvern Riders and Pegasus Knights need this, an Elysian Whip. You can have it. Don't be shy now. It's not like I'll ever be able to use it. Now, if I were a cute little Pegasus Knight, I'd use it in an instant. Indeed, I would too. The Elysian Whip is finally, we get our Pegasus Knight promotion item. That I will absolutely be using on Florina, the moment we are ready for it. I don't know if... I think she should be safe here. We're almost there. We're almost there. She's almost there. I'm gonna bring Hector here just in case. Yeah, we'll keep Matthew there. And then... Do I go for it? Do I go for it with Lucius? 890 gold? Does that mean it's a riskier wager? I don't know if I can do that. We'll try it, I guess. A peg... I don't think this is a good matchup. This is a bad matchup. This is a horrible matchup. Wait, I'm pressing B. I'm trying to quit. How do I... Okay, yeah, I yield. There's no way Lucius is winning that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that... Ooh. Scary. Oh, they're calves. Whoa, a nomad. Okay. Kanas. 13 damage with Luna. Okay. It's so much worse because Luna has no might.
So Luna is only better like if they have more res than your magic stat, which is kind of okay. I can see how Luna's not exactly a super useful item. All right, Nomad. Who wants to take that kill? Honestly, Eliwood or Lynn would have loved to, but they're all the way down here and they won't be able to reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, except for Lynn. Lynn can reach. But I think we need Kanas to do this. So it's fine. We'll just let Kanas keep Ninian dancing Kanas to take out these reinforcements. Over this wall. I think that was it for the reinforcements as well. Level 15. Just magic. Alright. Come on, Kanas. Fiora then? Probably Fiora, yeah. Nice. Okay. Normal, pretty normal level for a Pegasus Knight. Okay, that about wraps everything up, honestly. We will come down and heal Lucius again. Lucius is gonna have such a hard time winning any of these arena fights. He's going to have a very hard time winning any of these arena fights. Okay. Priscilla is now level 10. Which means I could promote her literally right now, but if we're doing more arena stuff, then we might as well maybe get another extra level. Can we get a smaller wager? 7, 10. Do I go for it? Okay. Okay. A shaman? Can we win here? Lucius's HP is just too low. But we have the hit rate. The hit rate might do it here. Okay, good. Okay. And, oh, he gets a crit on the double. Okay. We actually won one. Nice. Alright, cool. We got that gold back. Awesome. Is there anyone up here? There is an archer up here. Okay. Are you gonna move? Nope. Okay. There's no one left. There's no one left. So we are essentially going to be trying to grind Lucius up. Is it going to work? I don't know. But that's what I'm gonna try and do. All right. So this part, I think, now that we're doing just arena stuff for sure now, I think I might cut this out or speed it up. So yeah, I'll see you after I do some arena stuff. I have no idea how this is gonna go. If there's any clippable moments in here, I'll slow down for it. Yeah, time for the arena grind for the first time. First time I've ever done this. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay, so apparently there are... Okay, slowing down here. There's apparently reinforcements. Armor knights that are coming. Interesting. I think we're okay for now. I'll just let them come.
Okay, yeah, I am taking out these armor knights here as they advance. Momentary pause from our arena training, although it's not going super great for Lucius, I'll tell you that. Okay, sorry. Pausing again, because there's more reinforcements. Hopefully these are the last ones. Jesus, there's so many reinforcements that keep coming up. There's one guy up here, and I think there's another guy over here. I don't know what he is, but it did flash down there for a second. So we'll just pull our units back real quick just to see. In the meantime, we continue arena farming Lucius here. Alright, pausing again to take out the what I hope is the last few reinforcements. Kanas can cleanly one-shot the Nomad here. And then we'll just have Lin take out you. No issues whatsoever. Alright, and back to arena farming. Alright, welcome back. After a lengthy and extended training session. Most of that I think is definitely going to be cut out, so I'm just going to kind of go over all the things that have changed in the past half an hour to an hour or so. I'm not really keeping track of time. But, so first of all, Lucius, the main guy we were training. I've trained him up to level 15, and this is where he is at. Suffice to say, Lucius his stats are extremely polarizing. Like 15 magic, 15 speed, phenomenal, awesome. 2 defense, 20 HP, leaves a lot to be desired. But that's kind of how he is. Lucius, I mean, right now Lucius looks like he's basically that kind of glass cannon mage sort of archetype. I mean, 14 reds is also phenomenal, right? It's just, you know, he's definitely gonna suffer on the physically defensive side. Then we have Lowen. Lowen, I just grinded him up to max level 20, since he was pretty close already. These are his ending stats. All around, incredible, phenomenal. Like, he's doing absolutely incredible. There's not much more to say about this. I also grinded Florina up to level 20 max level as well. She is also doing overall very, very good. She didn't hit her defense growth a single time throughout this entire 20 levels. But unlike Lin, her defense growth is just that bad. So it is what it is. Overall, she's still, you know, a pretty incredible unit. Yeah. Then we have, well, Priscilla just got a ton of levels, got a couple more levels just from healing everyone from the arena over and over again. So this is where she's at. I'm not really going to be giving her much more beyond this. She's pretty much just ready to use the guiding ring, which is why I actually have it on her at the moment. Yeah, getting more experience at this point for her is going to be, as a troubadour, is just going to be really rough. The experience gain is just way too slow, and she'll, at this point, I think she'll perform quite well as a kind of hybrid healer support staffer and as a magic attacker. So she's about ready there.
Fiora's about the same. She's also at level 15, funny enough. The benchmark I've been using is level 15. She didn't get any training in the arena, so this is just kind of what she's got. All around, much more balanced stats than Florina, and she has more levels to grow. So, yeah. Lynn, Hector, and Eliwood are all the same here, and Canas is all the same here. And then where's Legault? Legault is all the way down here. I also trained Legault, because why the hell not? If I'm going to be doing this anyways, might as well train all of our units that we're going to be using. So Legault here, I got him to level 15. He's not a particularly good combat unit in general, so I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, but helps him out a little bit just in case, you know. But he didn't get too many levels, and they weren't particularly good levels, so that's where he's at. He's, you know, not bad, but he wasn't going to be a particularly good combat unit to begin with. So yeah, that is that. I think that's all my units, right? Yeah, that is that. Cool. So overall, my first time using the arena, some comments I have on it is, was it fun? Yeah, it was hella fun. I can see why people like using the arena, because you just get to, you know, throw your units in there and gain tons of gold, gain tons of XP. I went on a big shopping spree with all the gold I had, and I still have 12,000 remaining because of all the money I got from the arena. So really awesome, honestly. I bought a ton of stuff, just a bunch of weapons and you know, useful items. Obviously, I don't know what else you'd be buying besides useful items, but okay. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and end this turn here. Nothing's gonna happen here. I just want to keep an eye on where all the enemies are. So the boss is down here. Oleg, I'm lighting him up with Legault over here. He's got a hero crest. I should go steal this thing, shouldn't I? He's got a steel bow though, so I gotta be careful. I should definitely go steal this thing though. I definitely want to steal that. Not because I want to use it, but because it's money. It's 5,000 gold right there. I already stole my other hero's crest because I'm not using any units that want it. So I can just grab it off of him. You have a hammer. Ugh, scary. I think once, I don't know if I walk here, he'll trigger the movement, or if I walk out here, his movement will be triggered. We're gonna test the waters and see. I do want to check what's up here first. With a torch from Priscilla. I think there's an archer. There is an archer, okay. With a steel bow. So we can let, honestly, anyone take that guy out. Maybe Canas. So I'll move Canas up there. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and use this turn to get some other things set up. So first of all, Legault, I'm gonna move you right where we want you. I think just right here will do. So that we can come in and steal the boss's item easily. Then, for units that will move, honestly, we just keep the front line. We are trying to train up Lynn and Eliwood here. Everyone else is kind of trained up already. Oh, but I might want Canas. Okay, we're gonna actually wait another turn here. Yeah, so we're gonna position Canas here with Flux and wait another turn. We can spend as many turns as we want at this point. Steel bow, that kind of hurts though. We can wait I'm chill with waiting as many turns as we want here, because we've already spent so many turns just using the arena. It doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, Canas is almost there. I think Canas is pretty much at a point where he can get a level, or he can use the guiding ring. We'll finish up this last level and then probably just use the guiding ring on him. In the meantime, I want to heal you up, because I do think you'll be useful in a little bit.
Ninian get up there? Nope. That's fine. I'll just move you down here. All right. Let's do this thing. Okay. Okay, so obviously if I step in, it's not going to be in range, so he's just gonna move. So I think it's perfectly safe to move Lin here. Who took, oh, right, you, oh, that's annoying. Putting my steel sword back. That was a trade thing I did a little earlier for, I was testing something in the arena. It didn't really do anything in the end, but oh, I forgot to show Ninian stats. Ninian stats as well. She gained plenty of levels doing a bunch of dances. Nothing special to speak of. She's fast, got okay defenses. It is what it is. All right. After all that arena grinding, let's hope I don't screw anything up for these last two enemies here. Position you here, position you here. Now we're gonna go ahead and promote. So first on the chopping block, Florina. Did I not? Oh yeah, okay. Florina, as a level 20 Pegasus Knight, you are now granted the use of the Elysian Whip that we just got this chapter. This is actually our very first promotion. Now we're doing it at level 20. Was all this grinding that I did necessary? Absolutely not. There is no world in which any of the arena grinding that I did is necessary. I know because the first time I beat this game, I didn't touch the arena. And since this is normal mode, especially, some of this is going to be just complete and total overkill. Like Lowen and Florina are just, complete monsters that are just going to destroy everything at this point. But you know what? I wanted to try the arena since it's my first time. I've never used the arena, so I wanted to try it and just for funsies, right? And yeah, it was a lot of fun. If you want to give yourself, like a challenge in these games, maybe don't use the arena like this. I think buffing up your units infinitely like that is definitely make the game significantly easier. Maybe in Hector hard mode or like one of the hard modes, it'd be a little bit more warranted if you want to use a specific unit. But yeah, just generally speaking, yeah, it's definitely not necessary at all. But anyways, enough dilly-dallying. We will go ahead and get our first promotion. Of course, it's Florina. Of course, it has to be Florina. Let's go. Oh, look at that! Falco Knight! Look at those promotion bonuses. The +2 defense definitely helps as she gets sword access. Not the most useful thing in the world. The +1 con is nice, but overall it doesn't really affect much. Look at those increase in those stat caps though. Yeah, but the strength, the defense are really, really nice for the promotion bonuses. Her defense is still going to be only at 8, and she's not going to be growing this very much. So it'll overall be on the lower end. But yeah. Next up, Lowen, also one who I've trained to level 20. Finally gets to use his Crest Knight and level up in a different sort of way. He gets to take on Marcus's job and become a full-fledged knight, right? Suit fitting after the end of their training arc together in their supports. Oh, look at those promotion bonuses! And he gains access. is awesome. All right, look at him. 15 strength, 16 speed, 18 defense is insane. A little low on the res side, 9 res. Honestly, not that dissimilar from Florina on the physically defensive side. All right. That's it for promotion. Well, actually, that's not it for promotions. We're actually going to promote Priscilla here as well. But yeah, that'll be it for now. So we'll just move Lucius in here, and then yeah. Do we move now? Yes, that's when they move. Okay. So, ideally, at this point, we KO the boss, like, immediately. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. First of all, what we want to do... I need to come up with a proper plan here, I think. Because this guy is holding a silver axe. I almost feel like maybe I should have lured him out with the bow so we don't have to take counter damage. I mean, it's too late for that now. So we will have to deal with counter damage no matter what. Oh my god, okay, Canas. 14. We can definitely chip him down. Fiora's probably not going to help here at all. She can still do a decent amount of damage, but I imagine it's just better to let her take out this guy. Yeah. We do have Ninian as an option as well to dance up our units as well. That'll help. So we're gonna use Legalt here to... Oh, my inventory is full. Okay, that's fine. I always forget about that requirement, the inventory thing. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're good. Does anyone have a not... Okay, Lucius. It's just gonna be Lucius then. Okay. Take these pure waters I bought. Just in case, considering how low res we are. We can go ahead and steal that hero crest. Alright, cool. Now we really just need to take him out. Oh, I wish I had Physic. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Killing Edge is good here for 24 damage. Holy, okay. Honestly, I don't mind if Canas crits here. It ends here. Your journey is over, and only oblivion awaits you. We'll grab 14 here. That leaves 28 damage. Canas gets a level. Cool. He's ready to use that guiding ring now. Definitely wants to use that guiding ring now. His speed is really in trouble without it. $24. It's not enough if we don't crit. But we have a very high crit chance. We'll let... This is a kill boss, so this chapter is actually going to end the moment we do that. So let's take out this guy with Fiora here. And then... Yeah, honestly, let's just attack with the Killing Edge. Let's do this. She doesn't die. And she crits. Perfect. Alright, cool. In defeat, there is only death. I mean, yes, of course. Erg. Alright, see ya, Oleg. Finally! She finally got a point of res! Oh my goodness. Oh, she finally got her first point of res. That's insane. Oh. I mean, it really doesn't matter that much. She's so behind on res at this point that it doesn't really matter. But oh my god, she actually, at least she didn't go the full 20 levels without getting a single point of res. Oh. Hey, are you okay? Sorry to worry you. Oh my god, I completely forgot what the story of this chapter even was. I spent so much time grinding in the arena. Right, Eliwood is processing the death of his father, and then we get attacked in the middle of the night, and we're just trying to figure out what we're doing from here. Sorry to worry you. You don't have to push yourself so. We'll have time for morning when this is all finished. For now, in my father's name, I will do everything I can to stop Nergal and protect our lands. I see. So, what do you have in mind? We need to see Marquis Ostia. My brother? After all we've learned, we can't not tell him, can we? Sure, I guess. Hector? Why that odd expression? Hector doesn't want to meet Lord Uther. He's been lax in contacting him and is afraid to face him, right? What? And how did you expect me to send him any messages when we were traipsing about the Isles like merchants on holiday? He is going to be so mad. Come here! They're both in good spirits. It's nice to see some lightheartedness. It's a lot better than giving in to despair, I suppose. Right indeed, Lynn. Lord Eliwood, are you feeling better? Marcus, I'm fine. I know I worried you. About Lord Albert. At my own discretion, I sent a messenger to Lady Eleonora. I see. Thank you, Marcus. That was well done. I thought she should know... sorry. I thought she should know as soon as possible. The Marquis's final moments were so... very noble. Lord Eliwood, Commander Marcus! Ah! Whoa! Is that you, Isadora? I finally found you. I'm glad you're well. Isadora, what are you doing here? Don't tell me something's happened to Mother. No, Lady Eleonora is well. Do not worry. When word of Lord Albert's death reached her yesterday, she said not a word. She merely gave her full attention to the messenger. Mother. Then she issued me orders without hesitation. She commanded I deliver this sword to Lord Eliwood and remain at his side. But the castle defenses will be short-handed. Lord Eliwood, please, understand your mother's feelings. Lord Albert is not coming home. All your mother can do now is pray for your continued safety. Obey your father's dying wish. That is her message to you, and I have delivered it. Why not petition Ostia for reinforcements to help ward Castle Ferret? Good idea. I guess it would ease my mother's fears and bow to her wishes. It's that thinking that makes you Lord Eliwood. Our battles are like nothing you've ever prepared for. Are you ready to face them, Isadora? Yes. I will serve with my very life. Eris? Is something wrong? Oh, you were worried about me. I apologize for all of the trouble. I'm fine now. I have my friends to lean on. Hector, Lindis, and you, Eris. Thanks to all of you, I'm getting stronger. I am coming to believe that together we can overcome anything. Sonia. Limstella. You called, Lord Nergal? My wound needs time. It was a deep cut, and my strength is not what it was. The man who did this to me is dead. I'd like his son's death as compensation. Sonia, you will use Brendan to move the Black Fang. I do not need mere underlings now. I need the 4 fangs. Hee hee, leave it to me.
I'll have them bowing their heads to you, my lord. And Stella, I want you to gather me quintessence. For this injury to heal, I will need much. You are the strongest of all my morphs. Kill all those who bear signs of great power. As you will. All right, and that's chapter 20, New Resolve. All right, a new chapter, a new phase, I guess, of this story is starting. Yeah, we got a lot to do. Nergal's still out there. And yeah, sorry, it's been I spent a lot of time working on grinding at the arena. I don't even know what to say anymore. But yeah, one heck of a chapter, a lot of fun. And I'll see you next time where we'll start getting into the kind of second half of this game of Eliwood mode at least. Yeah. So yeah, see you there. Thanks for watching.